Hi, so just a word about puzzlywords. It's a game I play very often. I don't have a screen because I don't have a title because, it would be trademark infringement, wouldn't it, if I put on. I won't do that anymore. I don't think I will, anyway. I don't think I should. I won't do that. I won't do that. So I like puzzlywords. There used to be another game that I used to play, and I actually started playing it about 7, close to 8 years ago, and sometimes it would bring me to tears. It would bring me to absolute tears. the way the way I would lose. Or people would just be so mean and they'd kind of like cheat. It's not really cheating, but it is if you're being unfair. Okay, like in a volleyball game, not that I ever really was in the competitive volleyball league or anything like that. I hate it when people cheat, don't you? Isn't that just unsportsmanlike conduct? Oh, I'm unlocking letters at the last minute. It's like you're like a voyeur or something. It's like there are those people that unlock letters at the last moment and they have no hope of winning whatsoever. They're just a voyeur. They want to bring somebody down, or they're just like terrorists or something. Puzzly word terrorists, I would say. Yes, I would, and I did. So what was I on about anyway? Well, I was talking about puzzlywords, my experience. I know it looks like I have two monikers. I am Portia Maroney and I'm Erica. Yeah, Portia Maroney and Erica are one and the same. Portia Maroney is a very unusual name. It's all lowercase. It's me wearing, yeah, I'd love my hair to grow. Wouldn't I love it to grow? When I was pregnant, it would grow rampantly and quickly. It just like, it takes like 5 years for my hair to grow that long. So I was kind of wearing a wig, with the Portia Maroney picture. Yeah, okay. And then Erica, well, I don't know which version of Erica you're seeing. But either one is probably more authentic than Portia Maroney, but Portia Maroney is really like my twin sister, and we don't do bad things. I haven't unlocked letters in months, because it's like, well, if I want to lose, I don't want to lose, but if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose fairly. If I don't have a word in my mind, then I don't. Perhaps I need more experience or more genius, which is, you don't come by that every day. I mean, it's like it takes years to acquire experience. And I think that you can accumulate genius over a period of decades if you really work at it. It may be difficult, but you can build up your brain just like you build up your muscles, right? Come on, go. So, I mean, don't you hate it? Come on, puzzly word fans. When you have got the right combination from the original letters given, and then somebody unlocks everything. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, what's wrong with you? Are you a domestic terrorist? It's like, if you're not smart, I know you're resentful that you're not as smart as I am, but I used to read a lot when I was a child. And even in my early 20s, I used to read a lot. Then I just stopped reading, petered out. Say after I graduated with my 3rd degree from college, which was actually a postgraduate degree, an EdS. That means educational specialist. It's beyond the master's degree. Hello? So the words that I play, I know these words. Or, I've learned them. Like, I don't know what this and that is, but I know that they're good words to use. If you want words with a lot of vowels, I will use them. But do I read things anymore? Do you author things? Folks, maybe I'm asking for help. You're asking for help. You've hit rock bottom, haven't you? You're asking for help. If you gave me a task of writing a book or a novel, I would do it. But if I don't have like some overseer, I can't. I won't read. I used to love to read books. I would have like a few books going at a time, like 2 or 3 books going at a time when I was a kid, because it's like I'd be reading a Laurel Ingalls Wilder book, and I'd be reading Jane Eyre, and then, I would not read War and Peace. That's just too boring. Blah, blah, blah. Dickens, you could get into Dickens. eventually, once he got beyond his clever smarminess, there was some substance there actually. But I don't. And as a Christian, I just don't like to read things that are just tawdry, because that's what I got into when I was in high school. My friends gave me these books which were really kind of pornographic and evil. That's before we even had the internet. It's like, this is pornography for women. These, it's like, it was terrible stuff. It's like, why are you reading that? That's just, I don't know. I thought I was supposed to be reading classical literature, but all of a sudden somebody started talking about coitus and things like that. And don't get off track. But if you're going to play puzzly words, I would just say, I've been almost playing this for 9 years. I would say near a decade, approaching a decade. Well, that's exaggerating. I would say close to 8 years. Very close to 8 years. Don't let them rile you. Don't let them bully you. I would, if I were you, I'd go to medical school, or I'd read more books or something, or be an author. But as for me, I draw upon my memory. I just do, because I want to be authentic. Yeah, I do check my spelling quite often. That's what I use my coins for. I check my spelling. Don't you know how to spell receive or license yet? I know I should stop. I'm like a coin junkie, but I haven't bought coins ever for this game. I used to buy coins for the other game, because that game would make me cry. It would make me so sad. I want to curl up into a ball and die. The way people are, why are people so mean? What the heck? What, you have no life other than these word games? But puzzly words, I do like it. It's pretty low key. I have friends, but why are you inviting me to a friend game? I'm always thinking you're like a serial killer or a stalker. It's like, if you really want to contact me, I don't know, you might see me personally and say, oh, it's you. Oh, no, but you wouldn't recognize me from my profile picture, because it looks so much better than I do in person. Snap. Okay, goodbye. Well, I was trying to say goodbye, but no, I mean, folks, is it right? Is it right that people should cheat? Why would you see somebody's winning, you're so envious and jealous. You're so predatory that you would want to steal a win from somebody that you think is an upstart? I should be like level 108 at least. But I've had to delete my Facebook profile, numerous times. It's not that I wanted to, but I felt as if I had to, because it's like, you made an inappropriate comment, you're banned from Facebook for 7 days. And then it was like 1 or 2 times they actually just totally annihilated my profile. It's like, okay, so I'm trying to become more inoffensive, but that might be too long a word for puzzly words. You can spell shorter words with puzzly words. I don't understand why people are so competitive and predatory in today's society, when most of us on Earth these days can get what we want. Don't you think so? I mean, can't we? Unless we live in like the Amazonian jungle, like a tribe that avoids everybody, you can get what you want from some social welfare or organization, or I mean, that's just my supposition. I mean, I know maybe I'm entitled to a lot of things. I don't know. I don't. Have I given things? I've given over the years. Okay, folks, I'm 49 years old. I've given so much money to social welfare organizations, charities. It's not funny, and the world isn't improving. Oh, the world is more desperate. Oh, no. Really? No, I'm more desperate than ever. Listen, next time you F with me on puzzly words, it's not going to be pretty. Things will not go well with your life, I'm telling you. Don't F with me. I'm giving you the best of my intellect. All right? Such as it is, this is my intellect. You will not rob me of my intellect. You will not skank me. You will not, what did they say? When you, at the last minute, when somebody steals something from you on eBay, I'm trying to think. Can you help me think about this? Don't snarf me. Anyway, that's a word I made up. No, it isn't right. I mean, it's like people are playing puzzly words because most of the time they don't have any friends and they're lonely and they're depressed. And I understand you invite me to friend games and stuff. I understand that. It's like it's going to be the same sort of boring, worthless conversation that I've had in the past with like 57 other people. Yes, I'm married. Yes, I have children. Yeah, whatever. Yes, I'm 49 years old. I've given birth to 9 children. Whatever. It's like, oh, well, you look so young. I've heard it all before. You can't do anything for me. You can't. Don't skank me. Don't skank me on puzzly words, or you'll be sorry. You will be sorry.